Alright. We should be good here. Hello everyone, and welcome back to some Infinite Warfare Zombies in the year 2026. Can you believe it? None of that BO7 being BO7 today. We got some good old Infinite Warfare, and unfortunately, it's Sunday right now, and I still have to edit Weekly Dose of Zombies out of this. At least I have 13 responses. I'll deal with that later, so at least I actually have enough submissions for this week. For once. Let's go ahead, get that out of the way, figure out what's going on with all of this real quick. Hold up. Alright, we should be good now. Alright. So, Spaceland second room. I had this record for like 3 years, and apparently someone recently stole it. I said in that previous stream or video or whatever that with that run I had used up all my RNG for the next 3 years, and hey, it's finally 3 years later, so maybe I'll actually be able to get another COD run. Right? Is what I would say if I didn't have the worst RNG in the zombies community. It doesn't matter if it's been more than 3 years. We're not getting any good RNG here. It has been a hot minute since I made an attempt, so I wouldn't expect this to actually be a one and done, first whatever. Let's go ahead and... Can't have Irish luck because we're doing fate cards. So what do I want instead? We're gonna do... Eagle-eyed, and we don't need scope dollars here, so... Probably Scorching Skin, mana up. Yeah, probably that. I mean, we're probably not even gonna be using much of it. Yeah, it's just because we're doing fate cards, can't do, fate cards. Obviously, we got our Kendall advantage, we suffered through too much multiplayer in order to unlock variant. Gotta love that. The main thing that's going to be getting a lot of the kills, aside from the souvenir tokens. That's really about all that I have to worry about, though. I don't think there's anything else that I can... I mean, the Hailstorm's not really used for this. I mean, the M1, it doesn't have any variants. Imagine, though. That is kind of the one thing about Infinite Warfare, though, is, like, none of the classic weapons and none of the launchers have any variants. I don't really get why that never happened, but it is what it is. Like, imagine if the M1 had some sort of variant or some sort of anything on it. It'd be even more overrated than it already is in this game. Not to say that it's bad, but people are just boring and only use the M1. I mean, yeah, I think we're good here.
I am Willard Weiner, master of the macabre.
This brings back memories.
film without beautiful people to kill. Boring is what it is.
Alright, but essentially...
Dying already. I didn't select you for your talent, after all.
We got until around 6 to be in the first room, and then we gotta be in the second room on around 7. But essentially, the name of the game is to just maximize the amount of kills that I get with the Kendall early on, because every 75 kills gives me a random perk. There's not really anything else that I need to spend points on, so it's just gonna be maximizing that. And then we don't want Up and Adams, actually, but we need to, like, buy it as the first perk, just so that I don't get it as the first, you know. Like, we don't want our first 75 kills to give us Up and Adams. So if we can actually get the first one before leaving the first room, like, let's say the first, like, ideal situation, the first one pops tough enough, then I can remove Up and Adams. Still have 4 more perks to go, because honestly it doesn't even really matter if we get Up and Adams. I mean, if we take it down, we're pretty much screwed anyways.
Try that again.
I could probably actually... And then also, like, we need some fanny pack RNG here. If I can get C4 first, then gas grenades after, that'd be ideal. Will that happen? Probably not. And I really gotta get some collapse here if I can. Yeah, we really need to, like, ammo max this or whatever in order to essentially have, like, a good even attempt here. I need to get the first perk before leaving the first room. And also, maybe I should turn this down as well. Let's not get a, I mean, it's kind of low enough, but let's not get a copyright notice. It's been a while since I've actually made an attempt on this, though. I definitely could have done this better. Oh, we got max ammo anyways. Alright, cool. Very nice.
This'll come in handy.
Let's go ahead and use the rest of this before picking that up. Is the M1 still one shot here? Yeah. Stops one-shotting next round.
This'll come in handy.
Your soul will be mine.
Around as well. Is 75. This is the last round. It's probably only gonna be one headshot, one body shot in order to actually get it here, since round 5 was the clown round. Ooh, insta. Perfect.
Maybe I should turn the power on. Back in the grave you go. Nice.
So that should be enough to get us our first perk before we have to actually go to the second room. And it's blue bolts. Not ideal. But it is what it is. So that's round 7. We gotta go here.
He is not part of the official props list.
Give me something good. Nice.
Probably not going to be getting too much more on the Kendall here. I have to wait for an insta or something.
Give me something good.
Just one more souvenir for you.
This'll work.
I shouldn't have wasted all that ammo there. Probably just instas now. Instas, or if I get another max. Max ammo. Probably not even going to be able to get any actual kills off of it, though. Ah, it gave me gas grenades first.
Now that's gold. Sort of.
That sucks. Oh, we're pretty much
met
done
our
with it.
lovely Spaceland mascot, Groot. He enjoys quiet strolls to the park and ripping arms
We're
from
done with the
torsos.
M1. We're not gonna really be able to
I
get
hope
much
your
more out of
first
that.
date is a good one.
The big guy goes down.
That was rather boring. Now, insta-kill.
Buzz off. This'll come in handy. Don't eat my coin. I signs the hell out of that.
Your soul will be mine.
Awesome. Thanks for not sliding. Plus, I got blue bolts first. That was not gonna.
I am Willard One,
No.
master of the macabre. For over 40 years, I directed the most terrifying, visceral, and bloody scenes ever committed to film. My contribution to horror is nothing short.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get nothing now.
At least giving me some backup dancers, man. Lights, music, action.
The stage has been set.
Set for your dismemberment, that is. And do please feel free to make it a bloodbath.
My audience tends to love a good silky.
This is for my floor show. Where's my weight and go?
I'm definitely not gonna have the RNG for this. Not my RNG. What's going on, Sarah? What's going on?
Hey. You are on one of my favorite zombie maps.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you how many times I actually did that map. Never actually did the Easter egg. Had most of the parts, but never did the Easter egg. When I get another PlayStation, I'll have to do it again.
Yeah, because you can actually play Infinite Warfare on PS5. Are you good though, or are you like sick again?
And blood pressure's been a little low for the past few days, so I've had like a headache. I literally went to bed at midnight. I just woke up.
Huh.
Clock. I will have a doctor's appointment till next month. Put up. I have to check everything. Checking GameStop and all that every day for the collector's edition.
Yeah, this challenge is super RNG heavy.
Remember, I would spend hours doing a roller coaster trying to get all the targets.
I've done it like once. I mean, of course, I'm not really on the roller coaster just because years ago there was this issue where if you went on the roller coaster, you'd get videos like copyright claimed or whatever for absolutely zero reason. Because yes, Activision, in my gameplay, I am stitching trailer footage in between my actual gameplay and not just going on the roller coaster myself. Thank you. Thank you for that. Or I'm interjecting COD XP gameplay into my Infinite Warfare campaign run or whatever. Makes perfect sense, right?
Perfect.
was a bad max ammo right there. I didn't get to use the rest of the ammo before picking that up.
I am looking for an empty here.
Hello.
Got it. Hold on. Where is this? Gotta get back to ammo grinding at some point. Your world record is 54.
My world record, or I mean, the world record right now is 54. My PB is 52, because that's what it was before.
Soul will be mine.
I don't know, I think the highest I ever made it was 30? If I remember correctly, but I played mostly by myself. I didn't have friends back then.
Ooh, stamina up. Okay, we might have something going here. Stamina up as the first perk, we might actually have something going here.
I am about to do some of these dishes because people left me in the sink. Double-sided sink at that.
I just realized I do not know where I left the house at.
And an insta.
Robot alone. He is not part of the official props list.
Gotta get these melee kills, though.
Rico, that does not mean food. This dog
I feel
popped
like
his
second
head
room
up
challenges
so
are very rare. Does every map have an official... no, not every map has it. The only maps on IW that have, second room challenges are Spaceland and, Attack. And then, Final Reich has one. Let me see what other maps have one. But yeah, not every map has one. But yeah, Attack has one, and you can either go Slappy side or Quickie side. Final Reich has one.
wonder.
Let's see, let me pull this up and see what other maps have it.
I'd have to re-download Black Ops 4, but I wonder.
Verrucht, Shinonuma, Buried, Dire Eyes, Shadows, Firebase Z, and Forsaken. And then Final Reich, Spaceland, Radioactive Thing. So yeah, not a lot of maps. Some maps, but not a lot. But yeah, that original 52 that I got on this was like 3 years ago, and then I held it for like 3 years. I think someone took it like 2 months ago or something like that, so now I'm trying to get it back. I'm probably not going to get the same amount of insane RNG that I got on that 52, because unfortunately I had to end that game. Like, I didn't even die in that match, I had to end it, but I definitely could have... I could have kept going, because I got a weapon upgrades drop. I had like I had Stamina Up, Jug, and Trailblazers in that run. So it's just like, I don't think I'm gonna get that kind of RNG again. But I mean, Stamina first perk, not bad, right? You know? I mean, so we actually potentially got something going here. As if I can actually get the second perk.
I'm reinstalling Black Ops 4. I'm curious on what my zombie round was.
Another insta. Alright, so not only is there perk RNG that I need, this perk RNG that I get from this Kendall variant of suffering through enough multiplayer in order to unlock it, essentially. So every 75 kills, it gives me a random perk up to the 5 perk limit. It's really unfortunate that it doesn't work in Director's Cut, though. Like, if you remove every single perk in Director's Cut, it still only gives you 5 perks, which is really lame. It would have been so cool if I could have, like, actually done a full, like, Rainbow Perk Challenge, a Gambler Rainbow Perk Challenge like that, but it still only caps out at 5, despite Director's Cut not having a perk limit. Yeah, so there's perk RNG, and then there's also zombie drop RNG, or not like power-up drops, but like the fanny pack drops, because I want to get C4 first so that I can block a couple of spawns, and then get gas grenades afterwards. That last match it gave me gas grenades first, and then I got blue bolts, so that was just a no-go. So yeah, there's quite a bit of RNG going on in here. Yeah, exactly, that's what I was saying. Even if I remove every single perk in Director's Cut, it still only caps out at being able to give you 5 perks. It sucks. It would have been so cool to actually do like a Rainbow Perk Challenge like that. And I tried, I made attempts on it like a while ago. Before figuring out that, okay, well I finally got that good RNG of being able to get those perks in order, but then when I got to 5, it just wouldn't give me the 6th one. So it was just really unfortunate. It should have worked in Director's Cut. It shouldn't have been capped like that in Director's Cut. Missed both of those jumps.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Hey man, what's that good for you?
Yeah, and then there's also trip mines too, so I mean, technically you could block a total of 8 spawns. 4 with C4 and 4 with trip mines. But obviously, that would involve actually having the tickets that we need, and we actually want to have the 300 tickets. We want to get the 300 tickets for the Arcane Core, because the base Arcane Core actually makes the gun stronger. Not a lot of people realize that, but, like, I've been doing a lot of testing and whatnot, and, like, pretty much, except for, like, 2 instances, one being the Kendall itself, and then I think there was one other gun that was, like, it didn't exactly work on, but for pretty much consistently every other weapon in the game, the Arcane Core would make it so that, the base Arcane Core would make it so that the weapon would be one-shot kill for 2 rounds longer than it would be without. And it's just been consistently that, except for the Kendall and except for that one other gun that I can't remember off the top of my head. Alright, so I do have my 300, though. I have my 300 that I'll need for the Oni whenever I actually get it. Probably just gonna go ahead and grab that now. It's probably about all I'm gonna be able to get with weakening them with the M1 first. So yeah, let's go ahead and swap over to the Oni. We do have trip mines here.
That's weird. Your soul will be mine. Gotta be useful for something. Time to pimp my ride. What the hell does this go to?
If only this thing could actually collat, because it's strong, but it can only kill 1 zombie per shot. It doesn't collat. Do I confirm the Exquisite also increases fire rate? I haven't necessarily done testing like that, but, like, essentially, it's like a status buff. Specifically, like, the green core. Like, the green core gives you a status buff, and then whenever you put the Exquisite on, it also gives you the same, like, status buff that the green core would give you. Oh, come on.
First date is a good one.
And if I could actually get past that first brute. If I could not suck. But yeah, it's like a status thing. I can't remember everything that it gives you, but it's like it gives you more ammo on everything except for LMGs and whatnot. It doesn't give you an ammo increase for LMGs, but everything else it gives you an ammo increase on. I've been kind of trying to see how much ammo it gives you. So, you know, spreadsheet and whatnot. This massive spreadsheet. I suppose I can pull that up real quick. So yeah, this monstrosity of a spreadsheet here really the most important thing is the double pack. Like, double pack numbers, and then, let's see, so yeah. Oh, well, even the Kendall here. Yeah, this absolute massive thing here, but yeah, obviously the base Kendall, it's not gonna do anything with that. So this is damage, and this is damage over here, and then this is ammo counts over here. It's a lot here, but let's go down to, like, the Oni, since it's relevant. So yeah, let's look at the Oni, since it's relevant. So yeah, non-packed, one-shots to 31, with the Arcane Core, one-shots to 33, single pack to 41, with Arcane Core, single pack to 43. Kind of interesting how double packed it only goes to 45, and then with the Arcane Core goes to 47. In the case of the Oni, though, the best thing to use on it is probably going to be the Electric Core, since it has the chance to kill multiple zombies. The Exquisite doesn't do anything for the Oni, and it's just going to be 47 regardless. Obviously, for this run, we obviously can't put any elemental cores on it. But yeah, for specifically the Oni, Electric is probably going to be the best one for it, since it has the chance to arc and kill multiple zombies in one shot. Another number that we can probably look at if I actually have it all. I don't actually have it all, because this spreadsheet started with just double pack numbers and Exquisite, and then kind of expanded from there. So, another juicy number that some people would probably want to know is, like, the Mauler, if I actually have it all, which I don't think I have all the numbers for something. Because the Mauler is, like, a unique thing with, like, the Mauler Sentinel, like, with the VMC optic, because it's, like, the VMC optic also, like, increases its damage, and then, but it doesn't, but it does, and so yeah, it's a whole mess of just numbers here. So yeah, Mauler Sentinel with the VMC optic, single pack to 31, with Exquisite to 47, double pack to 36, so that means single pack with Exquisite is stronger than double pack alone. And then double pack with Exquisite is 52. Apparently Windcore is also 52, which, I don't know, I may have to verify that again. That doesn't seem right. I feel like I tested it before. There had to have been something going on. Maybe it was Sentinel without VMC that was only like 40-something. I'm probably going to have to redo my testing on that. And then obviously the Mammoth, just not it. Mauler Mammoth, we don't talk about that. It doesn't exist. Nobody uses the Mauler Mammoth. And then there's like ammo counts here. So let's see. How about the FHR? The FHR Windfall. If I actually have all the numbers for that. Or no, let's look at the Mauler. The Mauler having 1760 total ammo whenever it's double packed. Just being able to see something like that, because obviously whenever you look at the Mauler, like, it has more ammo than it shows, but it's just because it doesn't display more than 1023 in reserve, just technical whatever stuff, but whatever. But yeah, so Exquisite gives more ammo to everything non-LMGs. It gives the, I believe it was called the Ready Up perk in Ghosts. It just made it so that you were able to, like, your time to fire, like, after a reload is shorter whenever you have the Exquisite on. And then it just, like, deletes your minimum, like, damage range. So, like, if you have a shotgun, you can hit something from all the way on the other side of the map. It's ridiculous. So that's another thing the Exquisite does. It gives the ram servo to pretty much any weapon so that it just reflects off of any surface, even if it's not an energy weapon. But yes, it is essentially Cryptid Slayer ammo. It combines parts of the other ones. Mainly it's just the green and the fire, though. Because, like, yeah, it doesn't arc, it's not explosive. But it, like, gives you all the status boosts from the green. And then it essentially does tick damage as well, like as if it was fire, except it's, like, poison instead. But essentially same thing. Yeah, most important takeaways, though, is that the base arcane core does increase damage. Exquisite gives ammo, and it has, like, other abilities, but yeah, whatever. I still really don't like Windcore, though. Like, I just find it super overrated, because, like, if you use it on anything other than the M1 or anything other than the Mauler Sentinel, like, it's not that good. Like, it breaks the Type 2 Butcher, for example. Like, if you use it on the Type 2 Butcher in its alt-fire mode, it doesn't work. It completely breaks that variant. Like, not in a good way.
I am Willard Weiner, master of the macabre.
Alright, I'll probably make, like, maybe 2 or 3 more, like, attempts at this. If I can't get anything going, I might just go back to BO7. Like, if you're gonna get on, Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the water heater to heat up so I can do a little dishes while you're doing that. We have a leak in our water heater, so we have to actually turn off the breaker for it when we're not using it.
To the people.
Time. And our landlord is like a 95-year-old dude that takes forever to do anything. But he keeps the rent cheap, so I can't complain that much. Only paying $800 rent, with water included. The days I wish. Miss living with my mom and not paying rent, but here we go.
Normally I have people do this for me. I can't wait to put this inside me.
You know, me doing dishes is loud.
I mean, if you're doing anything right now, I don't hear it.
Yeah, certainly doing dishes. In a house of 3 people, nobody else knows how to do dishes.
Ooh, we actually got C4 first. So that means it's gonna give me, like, bomb stoppers or something as my first perk. Slappy Taffy.
Oh my god, I missed the little candies.
I can use this. That had to hurt.
I don't know, I'm trying to decide if I want to make eggs for lunch or hot dog.
Good practice in case I ever play construction work.
Whoops.
Yeah, I still have a lot of unfinished business with Infinite Warfare. Like, that spreadsheet is never getting finished. And then there's also the YOLO on Infinite Warfare campaign.
I'm guessing you have a spreadsheet for the zombie camos for Black Ops 7.
Yep.
Would you be able to send that to me? That way I could track this a lot easier?
Yep. And actually, it's got
Rather
everything
than,
in
you
it.
know.
Actually, I'm gonna have to update the template. I don't think I've updated the template in a while. I just have mine, so unless you want the
Yeah.
actual template, or like you have to like uncheck everything that I already have or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
So either one.
Probably let you. That way I don't fuck it up. Yeah, because doing it pen, paper, and highlighters. Yeah.
I mean, of course, mine isn't really checkboxes either. It's like highlighting and then turning it from red to green. So I mean, it's still something.
It's still something I could just open my computer instead of looking for my notebook every single time because I put it somewhere. As I do. I will put it somewhere, forget where I put it, and then use it, forget where I put the highlighters, and yeah. Or I could try making my own. I do have my Google Docs. I don't know.
It takes so long to make, so I wouldn't do that.
Nice.
It would take less time just to uncheck and like turn everything back to red than to do that.
Hmm.
Your soul
Yeah.
will be mine.
once I get done making lunch, I'm gonna hop back on and work on the assault rifles and go ahead and just get them bloodstone. I'm just probably gonna do direct it for that. That way I can not have to worry about the rounds too bad. It's the elites that scare the crap out of me. Or did they change it to special on elites?
No, it's still elites.
Can't get lucky with that.
They just reverted it back from the specials back to kills without taking damage.
Nice.
I'm just gonna do hot dogs. It's quick and easy.
Give me something to work with here. I'm gonna have to waste a bunch of ammo here just to get this first perk. They all kind of grouped up. No insta. And there's a nuke in the way. Get that out of here.
I remember always going to the DJ booth to get music to play, and that was my favorite thing to do. Don't want the hot water for now, turn that off.
No way. I didn't even get it. I didn't even get the first perk before leaving the first room. Unbelievable. So that means I'm stuck with up and atoms.
Oh, leave that silly little robot alone. He is not part of the official process.
I needed one more kill, didn't I? Nope. Alright. I would have been really annoyed if I was one kill short. But I was 2 kills short. Ah, and it's quickies anyways. No, dead run. I don't care. I don't care if I got C4, that's dead run.
Master of the macabre. For over 40 years, I directed the most terrifying.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't gonna happen on stream. If I ever get this back, it's gonna have to be off stream. My RNG on stream, I highly doubt it. And it definitely wasn't happening first try. No, the green doesn't give you an ammo increase, but it gives you all the other status buffs. And yes, I am on PlayStation.
Welcome to Spaceland. You'll have plenty of chances to be ripped to shreds here. Don't forget So please, do die spectacularly on camera.
But yeah, the green essentially just gives the ram servo for every weapon, and then the infinite damage range, and then I believe it also gives the ready up as well. I keep calling it ready up because I'm pretty sure that it was the name of the perk in COD Ghost, and I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Yeah, but it essentially gives you the ready up perk from COD Ghosts. And it's way more noticeable with the Exquisite. What am I doing? No, I'm doing solo stuff right now. I'm trying to get a world record back on the second room challenge. So yeah, I had this world record for like 3 years, and then someone took it from me like 2 months ago. And I kind of just noticed it the other day. So here's just a little attempt of me trying to get it back. Probably not going to be this stream, just saying extremely rusty. There's definitely some extreme rust from the amount of Black Ops 7 that's been going on recently.
You could blame that on me.
Well, no, but you need to get to round 54 without leaving the second room is the issue. So that means no pack-a-punch, no perks outside of whatever's in the spawn, or outside of whatever's in the second room. Nothing. No guns. The only thing that's in there is the Oni and the Banshee. So it's just a whole lot of RNG involved to get like a good setup. Oh yeah, it's easy. I can get to round 100 with my hands tied behind my back. Imagine. No, this is a fate card only run though as well. No fate and fortune cards. Just fate cards only. So yeah, no pack and heat. There's not even a magic wheel spot in the first room, or in the second room either. So yeah. Banshee Siren doesn't work in zombies? I don't think so. I don't know if I've actually tested it. Honestly, I might not even have it. I might not even have that one.
I can use this.
But yeah, I'm not really expecting to actually hit it this stream. This is kind of more just a little de-rust. Because it has been a while since I've like actually done like non-director's cut stuff in IW. And even then, even with director's cut, it's still been a while since I've actually done something in IW. There was me going and grabbing the footage for that video from the other day, but like other than that, It's been a while since I've, like, actually played IW. Yeah, I'm not doing the Easter egg this game. That's not what this is about. This is probably a bad start, too. M1 overrated? Yeah, imagine.
Your soul will be mine.
Yeah, this is a bad start, too. I'm not gonna have enough to get the first perk before having to go to the second room. Not gonna be enough kills before then.
Maybe I should turn on the power.
So
Okay.
what do we got? 48.
That'll give you a headache.
I'm probably only like 45 out of 75 right now. So not gonna happen. Not gonna happen before leaving the spawn room. So if that's the case, I'm probably just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the second room like it wasn't gonna happen. I'm gonna have to hope that my first perk isn't up in atoms.
Nice.
It's been so long, I don't remember what half the perks are other than, you know, generic perks. At some point, I would also like to do the Easter eggs on Cold War, but
I don't remember them being too difficult. Except for, like, maybe the Valentina fight itself.
vaguely remembering this one that had zip lines and stuff, and I can't remember what map it was.
That's probably Mauer. If it's like
It was
nighttime.
like this destroyed city.
Was like at nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mauer.
Earthen Outbreak, that I think that was the only one I played, and I didn't really play it often because I couldn't get my camos done.
Well, yeah, normally I would buy Up and Atoms, but I don't want it. Like, I want to buy it initially so that the first perk isn't Up and Atoms, but then I want to remove it afterwards because, like, it doesn't matter. If we die, then there's not really much of a recovery anyway, so it's like, it's just kind of a wasted perk at that point. Like, we're gonna lose all of our progress on, like, our Kendall kills if we take it down. So we're never gonna be able to actually, like, get our stuff back at that point.
Oh, I remember dying and having to get your stuff. That's right.
Because if you
know
take
you
it
had to
down, then
pay
it...
Essence to get your stuff back.
Yeah, you had to pay 2,000 to get your guns back or whatever with the Lost and Found. But yeah, if you take it down, then it resets your 75 kills for the free perk. So at that point, it's just kind of over regardless.
Okay, hot dogs are done.
And then you can't go, because you can't go back to the first room. After round 7, you can't go back to the first room. That's kind of the other thing about this challenge. So I can't go back to spawn and remove the perk. And then also I can't go back to the spawn to get my lost and found stuff. So it's like, it's over anyways if we take it down.
This'll work. Life's too short not to try a perk.
But yeah, it's not quite moon levels of RNG, but it's up there.
He is not part of the official props list.
It's up there with the amount of RNG needed to do this. It's not quite moon, and it's not quite transit Easter egg. But it's definitely up there.
Neil, I think you're in need of an upgrade. Luckily, I know a thing or two about working with computer sidekicks.
So yeah, in that case, Up and Adams is kind of a wasted perk slot, and we can't really do anything with that. And I'm pretty sure even in that other run, I still had Up and Adams. Like, I had Up and Adams and Slappy Taffy as, like, 2 kind of somewhat useless perks. I just happened to have Jug, Stamina Up, and Trailblazers as the 3 actual good perks. I kind of just need a max ammo now. Not really gonna be. I'm so behind on the kills right now. That was just bad. I didn't get like any ammo or anything.
This'll come in handy.
I was hoping you were damaged. Yeah, this isn't really a good start either. I mean, like, you know, if I get tough enough first, then, I mean, who knows? But yeah, that's probably about all we're going to be doing with the M1. We got to swap over now.
Greatest from the greatest decade. I can use this. Don't trust that. I crafted the hell out of it. Come to Hoff, give me something good.
Yo, a very useful window laser trap. Yeah, Beast is not it. I can semi-forgive Ninja Zombies being on Shaolin, but they just completely ruined Beast. Ooh, we got C4 first.
Turn the power on.
Okay, now we actually have a question. Which spawns do I want to block? I think I want to block... probably this one.
That'll give you a headache.
That one for sure. And then I'll see if they spawn from here, or if that's, like, close enough. Because sometimes placing down a C4 can block multiple spawns, so we'll just have to see if it, like, if it blocks these ones too, or if they still keep spawning. And then probably block the spawns back here as well. Yep, so that one. We'll block that spawn. Hopefully it blocks that spawn too.
Hold on there, big guy. Now that's gold. Sort of.
I see you've met our lovely Spaceland mascot, Bruce. He and
Infinite ammo.
goes to the park and ripping arms
If I can
from torsos. I hope your first
take care of the brew, then maybe I can get a couple of Kendall kills here.
boring.
I got blue bolts as the first perk. That's unfortunate.
That's old school. Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna have to wait until I get some well-timed insta-kills for another perk, though, unfortunately. Alright, let's see. Maybe that C4 blocked that spawn too. Let's hope that the C... Nope, it didn't block that spawn. I'm probably gonna block that window as well. I think I might block that window and then the other spawn right next to the Oni wall by. So yeah, let me block that spawn.
Normally I have people do this for me.
And then I'm probably gonna block that spawn as well.
This better be worth it. I'm pretty sure that was my agent's fault. Now that's gold. Sorta.
Excuse me.
See, I'm not really able to get any kendo kills here without an insta. I can't necessarily, like, damage the zombies with the Oni. It's gonna one-shot until round 30-something. just kind of needed to get an insta-kill, like, at the end of the round. At the start of the next round. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. So yeah, that spawn's blocked. Everything over here should be blocked. Now I need to get gas grenades. And I also kind of need an insta so that I can get that melee thing done as well. I do have my 300 tickets already, so I could get an arcane core already.
Okay, challenges.
Wow, another infinite ammo? And again, it's just too late of a round.
That's one. Just two more and you've got yourself a mod.
You crazy cats! Turns out you're banging out more hits than a hose with a hose to count for. Keep it up, and ride home might be closer than you think.
Yeah, the other thing about IW is I believe it doesn't even have a drop cycle, so that just makes it even worse with, like, the drops.
You and Groot can hit it off better this time around. That last date was a real letdown. It's a terrible idea.
Like, yeah, sure, the Brute gives a guaranteed drop, but, like, other than that, there's not really a drop cycle here. At least it's an insta. So we got something to work with here. I'd need to waste 5 of these kills to get the challenge done, though.
Was there ever any doubt? This'll come in handy.
Light Industries challenge protocol complete. Congratulations.
Your soul will be mine.
See if I can get any kills off of this, or if it's already too late. Yeah, it's already too late. Full mag not happening. Yeah, again, it gave me blue bolts anyways. While I'm here, Sarah, I guess I can go ahead and give you the thing. You're gonna have to just make a copy of this or whatever. I'll just give you mine.
Okay.
I don't know where the template is right now, plus it's definitely not. It's definitely not updated, but
Yeah.
it's got everything though. Like it's got like everything, like BO7, BO6, NWZ, Vanguard, Cold War, and BO4 in it.
Yeah, I'll just modify it on my side. Oh yeah, I forgot this has no damage to it.
Although I definitely gotta fix... I gotta fix Black Ops 4 and Cold War, because it's not like... It's not sorted by weapon class, it's sorted by unlock level, so trying to find what weapon you're actually looking for is a bit annoying. I should have fixed that, but I never did. Let's see, when did I make this? When did I make this spreadsheet? Probably 2018 as well. So yeah, I made this spreadsheet in 2019 as well, along with the other thing, that other spreadsheet that was made in 2019. So yeah, it's a while. It's been around. It probably could be done better, but I mean, it gets it does what I need it to. You got it though.
Yeah, I'm just trying to log in on my computer. Okay, saved to my drive.
Oh, I really hope the Mephistopheles thing doesn't give me a copyright notice like it used to. You better not still be doing that. That'd be annoying if that was still happening. I think this is gonna be my last attempt.
I am Willard Weiner, master of the...
Oh, this brings back memories.
Well, okay, that's nice to know. Oh. Oh, zombies. 3 out of 5. Let's go. 4 out of 5.
Welcome to Spaceland. You'll have plenty of chances to be ripped to shreds here.
You're
Don't
the only
forget,
ones left.
it's all for your craft, so please do die spectacularly on camera.
Okay.
I feel like in previous attempts I might have actually used the hailstorm for some of it. I think I might have actually taken the hailstorm into the second room. I may have to try that. I don't really remember how much more damage it was doing, or like how many shots I'd have to do on that before swapping back to the pistol for that.
I can use this.
But yeah, if you got the spreadsheet, you should be able to just make a copy of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Normally, I have people do this for me. Could probably use some power. Good. The off was hungry.
I also kind of need the clown round to not be round 5 as well.
That had to hurt.
Give me gas grenades first.
No one asked you to clear the set.
Good practice in case I ever play a construction worker.
Round 5 is not the clown round. Still gave me gas grenades first instead of C4.
I'm getting low.
61 though. Not enough. Alright, maybe I will actually try to get the hailstorm though.
Your soul.
I'll try the hailstorm this time. Unfortunately, we just gotta remove it and get out of here. Didn't get the first perk before leaving. Okay, it is... It is 2 shots. Alright, that'll do.
It's go time.
Well, maybe. Maybe it was 2 shots.
Oh, leave that silly little robot alone. He is not part of the official props list.
Okay. Trailblazers first. And an insta going into the next round.
This'll come in handy.
Come on, spawn in.
Attention all Spaceland space cadets. We have a special message for you from Mission Control. For today only, getting behind the scenes
should turn the power on. I am good. Was there ever any doubt? Not fool. Please do not disassemble the old thing.
Okay, there we go.
Your fate and your fortune lie in the
Nice.
palm of your hand.
A special shout out to our Spaceland space camp. Awesome goodies that'll help you keep the locals in check. Bring by and cash in those tickets for some more wicked goodies.
I see you've met our lovely Spaceland mascot, Groot. Rules to the park and ripping arms from torsos. I hope your first date is a good one.
I'm pretty sure that was my agent's fault. Please do not disassemble the old thing.
Still, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of the hailstorm. I mean, it got me something, but just with the brute spawning in, I don't really think so. I'm gonna run out of ammo here.
Oh.
Got an insta. Can I end the round? Can I end the round to use that insta next round?
To all our VIP guests killing it out there in Spaceland, you crazy cats are stirring up quite the bunch. With a little bit of luck and a whole lot of skill.
No way. No way that insta disappeared like that. Yep. I'm throwing.
Please do not disassemble.
Attention all Spaceland and Space Cadets. We have a special message straight from Mission Control. For today, you're getting behind-the-scenes access to the plot.
I'm so throwing with that insta-kill right there.
Don't eat my coin.
Still didn't even get enough.
Could probably use some power. This'll work.
just get Jackrabbit for it to work? Or does it have to be like a rabbit?
For what?
Doomsteel?
I believe it's
Or
a
what?
car. I believe it's a or oh yeah, the It's not even technically the Jackrabbit medal. I'm pretty sure a Jackrabbit is 30.
Another try.
If it was Cold War, then yes, it was a Jackrabbit there.
Just going through getting these done one at a time for Bloodstone on the assault rifles. I'll be 10 Bloodstone done.
Your soul will be mine.
Before I move on to ammo grinding and the other stuff. And yep, 3 out of 5. Okay, now it's counting.
Probably not going to be seeing another insta-kill anytime soon.
That'll give you a headache. You needed a nap. A dirt nap.
Now there's a... Don't steal my kill, Sentry. Oh, of course, it was the end of the round anyways. Let me turn the Sentry around. Don't steal my kills until the insta-kill's over.
Maybe I should turn the power on. I don't suppose those things ever come in a size small.
Of course. Of course.
I am Willard Weiner, master.
I didn't expect that I'd be able to say, hey, one stream, I'm gonna get good RNG after not playing IW zombies for a whole bunch of time, of course. I mean, this is just a D-Rust stream. I'm not going to be getting any sort of RNG in this match. Or this stream. I think this is going to be my last attempt, though.
Well, you certainly weren't my first choices. But there's hardly anyone with any real talent left in this town anymore. Perhaps your death might alter my opinion of that. I doubt that, of course.
So yeah, we've been streaming for 2 hours. And, a good run is going to take probably over 3 hours, probably closer to 4 hours. So you gotta take that into consideration as well.
Normally, I have people do this for me.
Very slow setup, because I just have to get good. I need good perk RNG to even know if I have a run on my hands or not.
Hours on.
Okay, there's bloodstone on that. Okay. No, I can get out of this match. It gets looking.
I need to stop sliding everywhere, though.
Good practice in case I ever play construction work.
Once I'm, like, actually in the spawn room, I need to, like, stop sliding everywhere, because the slide in this game is not the best. As nice as it is to be able to do stuff like that or whatever, the slide in this game is really dangerous.
Jeez.
That had to hurt.
Razor's the only one with it. He's right, yes.
Yeah, now they've all spawned in and bunched up. Don't know which one's already been shot. That's probably another dead run because of that too. Not gonna get the perk before having to leave the second room, before having to leave the first room.
Gonna be a problem soon.
Yep. Honestly, that's kind of already a dead run. Let me just not get headshots so that I can see what I'm at. Like, yeah, 13 or 31 out of 75.
What was their goal? Not.
Honestly, that's kind of already a dead run. I know I said I was only going to do one more, but... that would have definitely been a dead run there.
I am Willard Weiner, master of the macabre. For over 40 years, I directed the most terrifying, visceral, and bloody scenes ever committed to film.
One more attempt where I actually get a perk. And then it'll be my last one. And I need to actually not have trash RNG here to be able to actually get a perk.
Traffic.
What good is a horror film without beautiful people to kill? Boring is what it is.
So let's get to dying.
So actually, I kind of gotta let everything spawn in here so the maximum chances of getting ammo clip or something.
No. Old. Yes, maybe.
I do not taste like peppermint. I hate peppermint.
Button.
Good practice in case I ever play a construction worker. Maybe I should turn the power on.
The gas grenades first again.
Nice.
Got max ammo here. That's something.
Okay, now this is up to date. Alright. Everything is marked. Let's ship. Oh. look over instead of pausing and checking.
What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to some de-rusting, essentially. Because come on, my RNG's not gonna let me just get this on the first stream, right? The first stream back after forever? Absolutely not. Please do not be a clown round. Round 5, do not be a clown round, please. No! We had 52 of 75 with the first perk. I mean, we got ammo, but like, I was really hoping that round 6 would have been the clown round. Zombies are kind of bunched up now.
Maybe I should turn on the power. Yes. That'll give you a headache.
Some of these other ones might have gotten shot already. Ah, we got quickies. Not ideal.
This'll work.
Well, it's what we got.
It's go time.
Leave that silly little robot alone. He is not part of the official props list.
fan this one wasn't cross-platform.
Attention all Spaceland space cadets. We have a special message direct from Mission Control. For today only, we're giving behind-the-scenes access to the flight. Come on over to the Cosmic Way. Take advantage of the new time.
Now that's gold. Sort of. And good. Neil, I think you're in need of an upgrade. Luckily, I know a thing or two about working with computer sidekicks. Life's too short not to try a perk. Greatest from the greatest decade. I can use this. That's old school. Yeah.
No one asked you to clear the set.
That would have been some Kindle Pops there. I should be kinda close to the second perk.
Maybe I should turn the power on. That had to hurt. going good. I crafted the hell out of that.
Your Spaceland spaceship. Your Spaceland ticket prize booth have been restocked with a whole bunch of awesome goodies that'll help you beat the monster. Relax, having those tickets was the more wicked good one.
I see you've met our lovely Spaceland mascot, Groot. He enjoys quiet strolls through the park and ripping arms from torsos.
Now watch him give me an insta-kill, but I have no ammo.
Was there ever any doubt?
Of course.
No, no, no!
Of course he gives me an insta, but I don't have any ammo.
Supposed to kill the brute! Let's wardrobe prep another, so we can get it right next time!
You gonna at least give me the melee thing so that I can get that with the insta? Nope, multi-kill. Yeah, it would give me an insta, but I have no ammo. And then watch this be an ammo clip, of course. After I kill everything and after the insta-kill goes away, then I get an ammo clip. Yeah, that's how it works.
Your soul will be mine.
That definitely sounds like your RNG.
Like sharks. Could probably use some power. Greatest from the greatest decade.
So, oh. Good thing I held on to the hailstorm.
Okay, now how do I find out?
Unfortunately, all the zombies are kind of gonna bunch up here, so trying to actually snipe a zombie out of the horde to actually, like, get the one shot on.
How can I find out my highest rounds on the... My highest round on normal 9 was 14. On casual was 103.
should get a second perk here. This round.
Little too far.
Oh. I'm probably like 5 kills off the next perk, though.
Oh, I was Prestige 5 on Black Ops 4.
Ah, of course, bomb stoppers. That's useless. So that for an insta-kill. It's probably about time to swap to the Oni. Let's just see if it's... Let's see if it's one headshot, one body shot. Nope. Alright. Yeah, I probably should have swapped. I should have swapped at the beginning of this round.
mine. When it had something to work with. Ah! No one has double money.
Awesome! Don't eat my coin.
Coin, and we've got a prize for you.
Maybe I should turn on the power.
Fate and fortune on your side.
Now that's gold. Sort of. Give me something good. Just what the doctor ordered. That was awesome.
Looks like saying to my Minecraft with mini saying.
You all are VIP guests killing it out there in Spaceland. You crazy cats are stirring up quite the buzz.
Your soul will be mine.
I'm sure nothing's about to break. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to get any more kills with the Kendall here without an Insta. If I want any more perks, I'm either gonna have to get a weapon upgrades drop, which I highly doubt is gonna happen, since that happened, 3 years ago, and it's never gonna happen again. Or an insta-kill. I mean, at least, hey, if it gives me a weapon upgrades drop, then I have bomb stoppers for it, but it's not gonna happen.
I can use this. Now that's gold. Sort of.
600 tickets, so I can go ahead and get the arcane core while I'm over here. And what else is here? Portal generator and a rewind. Nothing really useful there.
Probably use some. I don't suppose those things ever come in a size small. Do they?
Insta, let me
Oh my
end
God, I-
round.
If this keeps up, we just have to get you cue cards.
Oh my
Insta
God,
for
I
the
do
next
have some
round.
Infinite Warfare gameplay on my thing. How salty is YouTube to put copyright on something I posted 7 years ago and they're just putting copyright on it a week ago?
Yeah, that sounds about right. What was it? Yeah, all too familiar with that.
7 years ago was Let's Play The Walking Dead Part 1. The Telltale Walking Dead.
For what? Music? Cutscene? What?
It doesn't say, it just says copyright with a exclamation point on it.
Yeah, but you should be able to, like, view details. And it should give you a timestamp.
I'm trying to look. It's a long time since I've actually looked through my YouTube.
No one asked you to clear the set.
Now, the Pride in the Park stuff, that I get because that was actual music that was playing during the festival. The YouTube Studios? My videos.
You needed a nap, a dirt nap. This'll work. Try that again, Hasselhoff.
Mode.
That had to hurt. This better be worth it. Nice.
Great. Just one more souvenir coin, and we've got a prize for you.
Let's see, my Resident Evil didn't get touched.
Nice.
Please do not accept the old thing.
See details.
To all our VIP guests killing it out there in Spaceland, you crazy cats are stirring up quite the buzz.
Your soul will be mine.
Hey, Cloud! You don't amuse me.
Thank you. Okay, they didn't give me a copyright strike, but they restricted it in certain countries due to one or more copyright claims.
Yeah, so it's probably some music or something.
Yeah, it says content used, audio, this video can only be seen in certain countries or areas.
Yeah, and it should give you a timestamp or something.
Let's see, that went up in 2018. Oh, April 16th, 2026. Copyright claim.
This'll work.
It's funny, a lot of my Pride in the Park ones don't have any copyright claims on it.
I scienced the hell out of that.
But yet one of them is completely blocked from everything. See, what song was going on in this one that they... Pink. That's the only song in that video. It's Pink. Premium Rhapsody. See, what was this one? Pussycat Dolls. CJ. Yeah, all these other ones are safe. There's just one of my gameplay and one of the Pride in the Park. Out of like the 10 Pride in the Park I posted, only one has a copyright claim.
Now that's gold. Sort of. I don't suppose those things come in a size small, do they?
Right, like that. Back to my channel.
Of course, the brute drops into double points of everything. Of everything that you could have dropped, it had to be a double points. Give Nothing useful.
Yeah, because I'm gonna start putting.
Oh, there's the insta. Probably not going to be enough to get to the third perk. I'm going to need another insta to get there. Oh, never mind. It gave me Slappy Tappy, of course. No good for the perks so far. I mean, Slappy Taffy probably a little bit more useful than Bomb Stoppers. Because at least that means that the clowns will forever be one hit. Like, if there's a clown that's right in front of me, I can get rid of it. Oh yeah, could have been something better. I did have Slappy Taffy in the other run. But yeah, so far we kind of are over 3 on actually useful perks.
God, you want to talk about hit? This thing is hitting me with a wave of nostalgia. Woo.
So is all your progression and stuff on PlayStation?
For my Infinite Warfare, yes. My Black Ops 4 is on the Xbox. I'm pretty sure my stepdad is absolutely knocking out Minecraft right now. Oh. Yeah, 103 was my highest round for 9 on basically the easiest difficulty, and like
on casual, but that had like the health cap was like around 35 or something.
Yeah. Well, back then I didn't know. I just played the play. I didn't know much about zombies then. That was like Earth in Transit. That was like my first actual playing zombies just to play. And I didn't play Transit very much. I never really got around. What is that beeping? Oh, they're doing stuff cross street. Okay. What you doing, puppies?
I'm kind of holding off on using these Kindle Pops, though. I'm pretty sure... I don't think Kindle Pops actually give drops, either.
I see a 1 and I see a 2. You know, the barrier in between. Aren't you guys cute?
Ooh, we got another insta. End round, please. There we go. Maybe I can get the 4th perk? Yeah, IW drops are a nightmare, because, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's no drop cycle in this game. And then there's also the infinite ammo drop, there's the infinite grenade drop, so there's more drops than some of the other games, on top of there being no drop cycle. Not quite enough to get to the 4th perk.
Okay. Alright. Dry my hands off.
Yeah, I don't think Kindle Pops can give drops. And then also Bomb Stoppers doesn't protect you against the damage from them either. Like, yeah, they do a lot of damage to the zombies, but they also do a lot of damage to the player as well. You really gotta be careful using them.
Your soul will be mine.
I'll plug my controller in real quick.
Use some power.
That's fine.
Yeah, Bomb Stopper's probably not the worst, because at least it means that the clowns are one hit now. So if I do run into a situation like that... Ooh, they just tried to they just launched me. Alright. I mean, 27's not bad, considering that I haven't made, like, a serious attempt at this in a while, but, like, yeah, of course I died to getting launched by clowns.
Oh, no one heard that.
And I should probably open some of these, too. Let's not get a copyright. Yeah, I actually kind of have a lot here, so maybe I should open some. Maybe I should open some supply drops. Just to continue with the horrendous RNG that I've had so far. Actually open some zombie supply drops instead of multiplayer. Save myself from getting some triple dupes. Maybe get a few more of the what's-it-calls. The pack and heats, because I think I only have like 3 of them. Be nice if I could actually get something useful. Ooh, we actually did get more pack and heats, though. 2 more pack and heats, but I'm probably gonna get nothing but duplicates everywhere else. Two more pack and heats. There we go. If I ever decide to go for the FNF run again, but probably not. I don't have the RNG.
Okay.
Something that I didn't have, and it's just it's an MP gesture. Of course. Alright, how many of these do I have now? Oh wow, I'm surprised I actually have 8 of them. Yeah, I don't really have that many, just because I always open multiplayer supply drops instead of zombie supply drops. Alright, that was one of the streams of all time. I wasn't expecting to actually get anything done here. Little D-Rust, little throwback to some IW. But I think I'm gonna call the stream here. Sarah, what are you doing right now?
Camel grinding.
I'm probably gonna swap over to streaming on the SNTS channel, so if you wanna follow me over there or whatever, but I'm gonna end my stream here on this channel.
Alright.
But yep, that was some IW zombies in the year 2026. I'll see you in the next stream, I guess. Actually, I kind of still need to... weekly dose of zombies, let me just quickly see. I mean, yeah, I got 13, so I actually got enough clips to work with this week, at least.
Yeah, while waiting on you, I was just doing Bloodstone.
But yeah, I'm out of here for now.